Today I'm going to share 8 amazing fonts with you that you can use totally for free for commercial purposes, such as in your t-shirt designs. Here we've got the first font of this video and it's called Holzberg. This is literally one of the best free fonts I've ever found, especially for print on demand. Just look at the style of this one. It is bold, it is easy to read, and it has a really nice texture effect. This is the sort of font that you could literally use in almost every single design. It would work for most niches. Customers are going to love it. Like, these sorts of fonts sell really well on t-shirts. I don't know how I've never heard of this, never found it before, but it's absolutely amazing. I've tried it out and I'm going to be using it in my designs moving forward, because even though it's free, this does definitely look like a premium font. So especially if you're new to print on demand, get this. You might as well use it. It is free for personal and commercial use. As you can see right here, don't click on this download button. By the way, this is an ad for Envato Elements. I'll show you how to actually get this font. All of the links to these fonts that I'm going to share are in the description down below for easy access. But what you have to do on this side is scroll down, click on download right here. There will be another button that might confuse you, unlimited free font downloads. Don't click this. That's again going to send you to an external site. You will want to click this one down here next to Holzberg regular. So click download and that's going to save it to your device, install it, try it out, and have fun designing with this amazing free font. Moving on, this is Sunny Spells, a very quirky font, as we can see in the subheading, and this is one that I've used in the past with success. It doesn't work for all sorts of niches like the previous font does, but this definitely has a very fun feeling. I like the fact that you get these little highlights as well on the edges of some of the letters to make it look a bit more dimensional, and it's also got a cool style in the sense that it has capital letters mixed with lowercase letters, which, you know, I think always makes for a very interesting looking font. So definitely cool one to play around with for your designs, and you can also easily mix and match this with other font types to create an interesting looking text design, or mix it with graphics. As you can see, it's mixed quite a lot right here with very simplistic sort of flat illustrations, which seems to work quite well. If you want to download this font, if you follow the link in the description, if you don't have a Creative Fabrica subscription, click the green button. That will give you a free download without having to sign up to any trials. If you do want to sign up to a free trial, then you would click the purple button, but you don't have to do that for this freebie font. And font number 3 is called Chonk. This is an extremely thick, heavy font, as the name indicates. You can see the alphabet right here, and if you squint your eyes, you can barely read the letters. That is how thick they are. Now, this is a great font for kind of making some unique designs, in the sense that you could have a word very big on your t-shirt and then add silhouettes to the letters that suit the niche. That is, I think, quite a cool design concept that doesn't work with too many fonts, because it makes the font too hard to read in most cases. However, with Chonk, because the letters are so bold, you can definitely do this for many different niches and ideas. So that's, I think, a good way to utilize this font, but also in contrast with thinner fonts, this could look quite nice. Just use it sparingly. Don't plaster your entire design with lots of long phrases and small words, because it's going to make it hard to read. But on this side, you can type in some text down here to get an example, like beekeeping, for example. You could probably put some bees into these letters somewhere. And if you want to download this, click on that download button right here. Don't click download now. Again, that's just going to take you off site. But we've got this countdown right here, and if it doesn't actually start the download, you can also click this link to then get the file saved to your device. Next up, another really nice looking font called Industrial. This has got that sort of worn grunge look that people often really like on their designs, and this is just a really neat font that works in a lot of different scenarios. Very easy to read, besides the strong distress effect. And by the way, on Creative Fabrica, if you scroll down on one of these font pages, you have also got a way to test or preview them. So just type anything into here, hit enter, and then it should show you the preview text. There we go. You change the size of it and all that good stuff. So try it out right here, see if it works for your niche. But I mean, it doesn't hurt downloading it, considering it is free, and just adding it to your library in case you need it for a future project. By the way, in case you're wondering how I'm getting these video mockups for my t-shirt designs that you keep seeing on screen, I actually found them all on Placeit, which in my opinion is one of the best resources out there for print-on-demand sellers if you're looking for high quality mockups, especially video mockups. So there will be a link to Placeit in the description. They even have some free mockups I'll show you. If you type that into the search bar, if you want to try them out, then free mockups gives you about 122 results right here for a variety of topics. You get posters, you get clothing, you get coffee mugs and more. Let me show you how the video mockups actually work. So if I type that into the top, video mockup right here, then we get over 2,400 results, which is definitely plenty. And as you can see by these examples, if you hover over them, you get a quick preview, and a lot of these would work well for social media marketing too. So it's not just about adding them to your Etsy store or Shopify store to sort of spice up your listing. You could also use some of these in Instagram shorts or Instagram reels to advertise your designs. Let's actually find one for one of my t-shirt designs so I can show you the process. So video mockup t-shirt, let's type that in and then order this from newest to popular perhaps. And then I'm also going to scroll down to the filter right here for senior because I want an older person on my mockup specifically for my design. I'm going to select this one over here, click into this, then I'll hit insert image to upload my design file from my device. I'll hit crop down here and then change the shirt color from white to black because that just works better with my designs, but you've got the option right here to select custom colors as well. You get a quick preview. You can still resize the image over here if the placement isn't right, so I need to move my design up a little bit so it's showing more over the chest. So there we go, the preview has updated. This is just a static image though. If you want to preview the entire video, you have to hit play all slides. Then this is going to take a minute, and once that's done, as you can see, the video looks really realistic and very nice. Definitely does sell the design or the shirt better than just a static image. And then you can click download right here to have this added to your downloads queue. It takes another minute roughly, and then you get the high quality file saved to your device. Font number 5 is on Google Fonts, a really good library of really high quality fonts that you can use commercially without having to pay. And this one is called Satisfy, a very light script font, works well for women, works well for kids, and occasionally you could use it in a man's design as well, but preferably for women or children, I would say. And I've been using this recently for some of my personalized items that I've launched through my designs, because let's say if we type in custom name right here or your name, I think that looks really neat. And also if you type out some names as examples, then once again, I don't know what the J is cut off here, let's do something else, Christian. I think that looks really amazing for a name added to a design as like a custom personalizable text. Ella, once again the letters cut off, I have no idea why. All right, never mind. You get the gist. Satisfy, cool looking font, worth giving it a try. It will be linked in the description. Moving on, we've got a font family called Bernier. This is a really, really nice one because it has 3 different styles, and this is probably one of the first sort of distressed fonts that I started using all the way back in the day in my early t-shirt designs. And it has, as you can see right here, the regular version, a distressed one with sort of a halftone effect, and a shaded one as well. You get lowercase and uppercase versions too. The uppercase has these little kinks, and you can even combine the different versions in the same word to get an even more interesting, intricate looking design. You also get examples on this page that actually look a lot like t-shirt designs, and they can also give you ideas for what sorts of niches this font works well with. So we've got motorbikes right here, we've got, what's this, like woodworking, we've got reindeer, so this could be hunting centric, for example, steakhouse, so that definitely works. We've got barbershop, right? So this is definitely a great page for getting inspiration in terms of niches, in terms of design layouts as well. And the font overall is really, really cool and useful for print on demand designs. If you want to download this, click the blue button. You have to enter your email address and then click send me this font. It will be sent to your inbox. I don't know if this signs you up to a newsletter, but if it does, you can always unsubscribe later and you will still get the benefit of this really nice looking free font. Font number 7 is called NBA Jersey Sports Font, and the use of this one is in the name. I don't have to explain it much. It is very useful for sports-centric niches. It's not limited to those, but you can see by the example what sort of aesthetic it is. It has that college football feel, American football, in my opinion. You can see examples right here of the letters and numbers, and you can download it at the bottom. By the way, this website, DaFont Free, is quite cool. If you are on any of these pages, you can see related examples down here, but you have to watch out. Many of them are not actually free for commercial use. Some of them are, so you can find some gems here, like this font. You always have to check for the license section where it says personal and commercial use. A lot of these other ones, if you click on them, let's see what this says. This looks really, really nice, but it says personal use only, so you have to pay for this specific font, but still worth browsing through this because occasionally you stumble upon a really nice looking font that's actually free to use. So DaFont Free, really interesting website that's worth browsing through. And moving on, we've got Black White font. A bit of a weird name, but yeah, this one is a black letter font, which has that sort of gothic feel to it. It's not going to work for every niche, don't get me wrong, but in some cases, this font can make your designs look really amazing. There's not too many examples, unfortunately, but I've used fonts like this in the past, and they can definitely work very well. This is on Creative Fabrica again, so you can download it. It's definitely part of their freebies, which do come with a commercial license, so you can use this font without having to pay or signing up to a subscription. So check out this one for that very unique gothic letter style, and very vintage, old school, old fashioned. And yeah, I hope this font helps you out with your t-shirt designs. And a quick bonus font, because why not? This one's called Barista Script, and it's quite a unique style because if we look at these examples, we've got sort of a shadow on all of these letters that sort of twirls around and makes it look a bit more 3D. Also makes it harder to read, like don't get me wrong, especially at a smaller scale, these words aren't that legible, but if you've got a big word like espresso right here that is sort of large on your design, and you've got simple, like a sans serif font around that word that's easier to read, then I could see this working very well. And you can also, I'll show some examples on screen, create some extra stuff with this font to create quite a neat effect for your words. Definitely one worth trying out. The word enjoy down here also looks great, so you have to use it sparingly and in the right situations, but it's definitely a really neat, interesting style with these little shadow bits right here that are cut out of the letters. So download it down here with this blue button, and you do get the free for commercial use license down here at the bottom. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to check out this one next, where I share 7 amazing websites with you that will help you find more free fonts.